Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm a college professor and test prep expert with Study.com. Today we're covering the Praxis Special Education Teaching Students with Learning Disabilities exam. This is test code 5383. In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know, including the test's content categories, best ways to prepare, and even some test-taking tips to help you do your best. Let's get started. The Praxis 5383 is used to measure the knowledge level of entry-level special education teachers to ensure they are able to instruct and assess students with learning disabilities. The test covers everything from the stages of human development to instructional strategies, placement processes, and classroom management. Questions are designed to evaluate your understanding of the application of strategies and theories within actual learning environments. You should be prepared to answer questions in these 5 content categories. The first addresses development and characteristics of students with learning disabilities, with approximately 20 questions accounting for 17% of the exam. The second category is planning and managing the learning environment, containing about 32 questions, which is 26% of the exam, followed by the instruction category with around 33 questions for 28% of the exam. The fourth category is the smallest section, covering identification, eligibility, and placement topics, with about 14 questions for 12% of the exam. The fifth and final category, with approximately 21 questions for 17% of the exam, contains questions addressing foundations and professional responsibilities. For more information, go to our channel for videos that cover each topic and subtopic in greater detail. These videos offer reviews and sample problems presented by test prep experts who will guide you through detailed explanations of the material to increase your understanding of what you'll find on the test. The exam includes 120 multiple choice questions. It's important to keep in mind that some questions have more than one correct answer. Typically, you can identify these if the question asks you to select all that apply. There may also be questions where you'll have to fill in the answer into a text box, or questions requiring an entered numeric answer. You may also come across some scenario type questions where methods or strategies have been applied in a certain situation. Time for a few test-taking tips, as I promised earlier. First, be sure to read each question thoroughly so you fully understand what information is being sought. And be aware of tricky wording, such as questions that might be asking you to select the answer that least fits the question. These type of questions might contain words such as least, not, or except. Then, read each answer carefully so you fully understand each option and are comfortable with what you believe is the best choice. You will have 2 hours in which to complete the test. This works out to be 1 minute per question. Here come more test-taking tips. First, aim for about 45 to 50 seconds per question. That way you'll have time at the end to review, focusing on those questions where you're unsure whether you selected the right answer. Also, avoid overthinking. Spending too much time on some questions could impact your ability to complete the entire exam. Let's take a closer look at each of the exam's content categories. Remember, our channel for videos is a great resource that will delve even deeper into these categories and also present sample problems, so be sure to check that out. The first content category, Development and Characteristics of Students with Learning Disabilities, poses questions about developmental disabilities, learning theories, typical and atypical development, and factors such as medical conditions that impact learning for students with disabilities. The second category, Planning and Managing the Learning Environment, tests your understanding of classroom management practices, behavioral assessments, curriculum design, assistive technologies, and collaborative efforts in program development for students with learning disabilities. The instruction category, the largest of the exam's categories, measures your knowledge of lesson planning, adaptive learning techniques, inclusive classroom management, intervention strategies, and strategies for addressing and strengthening communication, perception, comprehension, and memory skills. In the fourth category, identification, eligibility, and placement, you'll answer questions about assessment methods, assessment data analysis, risk identifications, assessment terminology, and assessment record keeping. And the fifth category, Foundations and Professional Responsibilities, covers special education legislation, individualized education plans, or IEPs, disability categories, and the classification of students with disabilities under federal guidelines. We recommend starting with a full-length practice test. Study.com offers several. In this way, you can identify your strengths and weaknesses so you know where to focus most of your time. Don't worry about your scores on these prep tests. They are simply for the purpose of finding out what you need to work on, so please don't feel discouraged. It's part of the process. With the Study.com course, we will auto-generate an individualized study plan just for you. If you do use other test prep methods, you will likely have to do the analysis of your practice tests manually. Watch Study.com's lessons to review the topics in your study plan and do practice problems. I am personally a fan of flashcards because they're versatile, portable, and most importantly, effective. You may also find the discussion questions listed in the official exam guide useful. Thinking through these questions will help you solidify your understanding. You can find the exam study guide on praxis.ets.org. If you're looking for solid test prep in order to understand the skills and content on the exam, as well as the structure of the actual exam, then Study.com offers an excellent Praxis 5383 Special Ed Teaching Students with Learning Disabilities test prep course, and I highly recommend it. The course covers everything that I've summarized here, and it goes far into greater detail. This course is written and vetted by special education professionals and experts, and includes short-form videos for every relevant concept. Additionally, there is a bank of high-quality practice questions with detailed answers included. Most importantly, there's a 92% pass rate for those who have completed the course. With that said, I hope I was able to give you a good idea of the concepts and theories you can expect to find on the actual exam. If this video helped you, please check out some of the other videos in this and other series for more Praxis test prep. Please like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you won't miss any new videos when they drop. If there are any specific tests or questions that you would like us to review, please let us know in the comments below and we will get to them as soon as possible. Finally, once you've passed Praxis 5383, please leave a note in the comments so we can all celebrate your success. Good luck!